Alright, what is up, everybody? I am finally back. 3-month break. Finally getting back into the swing of things here. For the past 3 months, I pretty much have just been doing option trading. I didn't day trade at all for the past 3 months. I pretty much just skipped the open. I do a little bit of charting here and there. If I saw something good, I just started playing with the options. So I still want to do that. So what I think I'm going to end up doing here, at least for this next month, is going to be working on day trading. Obviously, getting back, getting back in the groove, starting to feel the flow of things. But alongside all these day trades, I'm also going to be taking some option trades. Because it worked really well. Obviously you make the same mistakes here and there every now and then, taking trades you shouldn't be taking. But the winners that I did have just turned out to be absolutely huge winners. I think overall over the past couple months, I turned a $2,500 account into a $3,300 account. So that's obviously not bad. Making money, no reason to stop doing it. So I will definitely keep doing it. Today looks like, well, first off, I decided to join back at a pretty decent time here. We have finally seen that monster sell-off here on the SPY. Had a pretty good bounce. I tried to trade on Monday and Tuesday here, but my funds just didn't settle for the past couple days. Couldn't tell you why, don't know why, but either way, we are good to go today. So we have seen a little bit of the bounce here in the SPY. A little bit of a sell-off yesterday, even with the rate hike. We had a nice little pop at the open, then just ended up selling off all day again here, and then once again back to the gap up. Who knows what's going to happen here? SPY's getting pretty tight here. We got a decent little wedge forming, nice little uptrend line. We are just dead center in the middle of it. I had 8 stocks I was looking at trading today. 7 of them I was looking for shorts, and the only long that I have right now is on Etsy. So obviously, SPY being up 6 points here, gapping up 6 points will help. The current gaps today are a bunch of retail names. Looks like we got Dollar Tree, Campbell's, Nordstrom's, Urban Outfitters, and Ross. So I also got those up, looking to see if those things are spiking. I imagine they would help Etsy. I'm not 100% certain if they are in the same group here. So we got services, specialty retail, services, apparel stores. Okay, so it's same sector, but not exactly the same industry. So we got Baba Apron. Either way, if the correlation is there, it can only help. So if everything's ripping up, Etsy's looking like the one here. I got my alerts set to go off for these other shorts here, but if the market's ripping up, I'm not taking any shorts. I don't know. This past few months, I feel like I haven't lost anything. We'll find out today if that's true or not. Obviously, got a new platform here, dealing with TradeStation now instead of Lightspeed. Should be $0 commissions. We're gonna find out today if it is $0 commissions. I've only been able to take options, and no matter what, options are commissions. So we'll see today. Other than that, I'm just trying to get back into it. I just took a big break. The market really hasn't done anything but go straight up since I've been taking a break here. Really, it's almost like I haven't missed much until this past week here. It was right here. I decided I was done for the year, and we just went straight up. We had one little quick sell-off here, and then now we got the big one. So I imagine in this kind of situations, I'm actually going to be trading less than I normally would. Just due to the volatility, due to the nature of the market here. Especially with today. I had 7 short setups, and if the market's going to be moving up, I'm not taking any of those. That's really much it. There's just this past 3 months, I've exercised patience more than I ever had before, and I can finally sit back down and get to work here. And it just feels great to be here, just even staring at this right now, getting ready for the bell to ring. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna sit here waiting for the bell. If Etsy pops, that's what we're looking at. Tesla's actually not looking too bad over 800. I don't know. Problem is, once these volatile times come in here, is that everything starts correlating with each other. I mean, this chart is not that much different at all compared to the SPY here, even though Tesla's got its own reasons to be doing its own thing here. Yeah, just about. Yeah, Netflix not correlated at all. If anything, it's been pretty strong. Pretty sure it's close to all-time high, or yeah, close to all-time high. It's been trying to break out. Let's see what else we got. Facebook relatively weak. On Monday and Tuesday, I was looking for reversals, but really didn't see any great ones. Yeah, just kind of stuck. Crazy busy time, but for me that usually means trade less. If Etsy does end up busting above this 60-10 here, I'm buying calls at 70. That'll be the swing on it. Couple big purchases over here. Around 60, and that's probably a buy and a quick sell on it. How did that pop up? That was actually pretty nice. I guess that was it. So there was a lot of involvement on I think that was the earnings date. Yeah, that was the earnings date. So far, that's the one thing I don't like about TradeStation is that it keeps changing this on me. It won't just include the pre and post market every single time I load the chart. I mean, we'll really find out how good TradeStation is to me today with execution and just ease of access and how I can go about placing orders. I plan on using this. I mean, if it doesn't work out that great for me, I mean, just simply change it. I suppose there was this button too that I shouldn't forget about. I think if I gotta go really fast, this is the way to do it because the buy market's right there. Over here, I can't really place a market order. But the plan is, if this thing pops above this 95, all I gotta do, click a button for the stop, and then click a button for the limit. I am back. Two minutes to the bell. Oh man. Heart's already racing. I should put the heart monitor on. Yeah, pretty much forced break. I'm getting married. I had to spend a bunch of money, and I just finally got it all back together to trade again. Had to focus on getting the wedding together. And this house that I'm in. Yeah, I'm in a totally new location. Alright, despite looking like it might have a little 5-minute channel breakout here towards the open, if we can find it. Appreciate it, man. Getting married in 2 months. There's still a decent amount to do, but not near as much as there has been. I do have a second count over here, so you guys can only see this monitor here, but I got 6 other monitors here on all corners here. Alright, 10 seconds for the bell. Let's see. Opening all over the place here. Spread's kind of wide, probably won't be able to use 100, so we got 50. Not taking that break of the pre-market range here. God damn, that spread. Decent chunk here. Can't tell if it's buy or sell though. Pretty slow. Pretty surprising about how slow this is right now. I figured Etsy would have a little bit more volume to it than this. Well, at this rate, I'm not going to have a single trade the whole day. SPY's ripping up here. Pretty strong push at the open. Could revisit Tesla. I guess I will keep an eye on it. I did take a look at the gap stocks, just didn't like any of them. Who knows? And it looks like I'm going to be sitting here for a while. Typical day trading. Relaxed and patient. Etsy's R-vol is at 4 though, surprisingly. This is kind of interesting now, because this pre-market ledge up here around this 50. And it got to 51. The internals are very strong right now. Definitely a lot of buying this open. Wow. Internals are stupid strong. Even started out at around 0. Yeah, they did. Right. Yeah, I'm way. SPY is ripping right now. SPY is ripping, and the only long that I wanted is dumping. Apple not following that strength. Ooh, SPY just got turned down pretty good here. And maybe I'm just not used to the volatility yet. See, SPY ripped up a couple points and then it just dumped a point here in a minute. I don't know why this keeps popping up every time I change a thing. Oh. Wow. Fang names are not following this strength in the SPY here. Come on. What are you doing? Well, that's the problem. Okay, well that's not good. Why are you not loading? Well, that's a little worrisome. Holy crap. Turned my eyes for a second and the SPY just completely reversed on us. Most definitely was not planning on shorts. But if it happens, I got plenty of alerts. Also still got my reversal scanners. Look at that run. So it got upgraded. Lots of volume, big gap. Already missed the reversal. It's way too early for reversals anyway. But I do get them popping on the scanner, so I'll just like to take a look. Yeah, SPY dumping more. Campbell's was on the gap list today. Okay. For the past 2 months I've been using this. This pop-up thing has never happened. I don't understand why it's... That's probably why. Alright. Huh. Very consistent volume. Might get a short at some point in D-Dog. Man. But right now, there ain't nothing to look at. Yeah, not a thing. We'll watch the SPY. Jesus, too many numbers. And that volatility. Alright, well. Now the boring part. Seeing lots of red here. We're seeing some big bids come in. But we've been seeing a whole bunch of sellers hitting them. Yeah, look at all those. Look at that. Someone's buying now. Somebody wants to buy here. Why do they want to buy here? Pre-market lows? Jeez. I don't know. Nothing significant at this point as far as I can tell. But so far we're still holding it. can feel myself remembering things already. Seeing all that red, but we haven't gone anywhere. Buyers absorbed it, buyers stepped in, sellers unable to take them out. Looking like might make it a little bit of a retracement here, at least back to VWAP. So far, so good. Haven't seen much red lately. Pretty spotty, lots of in between. There's 75 again. Dropped it. Saw a lot of buyers here last time. Are they still here? Are they bailing? Are sellers unable to drop this thing lower? And so far it looks like they are. Sellers are not to be seen. Trying though. Now I guess buyers are taking them out though. Saw a bunch stacking up here on the ask. Buyers ripping them back up here. Yeah, we look pretty good for the upside right now. Etsy's trying to make it come back up towards high day. Yeah, really, just nothing special yet. Down again. Expedia is making a beeline straight towards my breakdown spot. I won't be taking it. It's going to have to take a breather for a while. Etsy's trying. It's still coming back up. This spot's very interesting here. I think if we do lose that 50, buyers have had a solid couple minutes here of a chance to try and rip this thing back up towards the VWAP. They were unable to do it. Dropped underneath the 50, so let's see. Do we see a bunch of red? Do we see sellers coming in? Big old chunk of blue there. And once again, sellers seem unable. A little bit of a micro trend here. Needs above that 35. Could be the trigger. There it is. Do shorts cover? Do buyers come in? Big chunk of red. Back up to 40. Looks like we'll get the view up here, I would imagine. Seller's pushing it right back down again. Very interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens out of this. I know we're building a lot of volume in here. A lot of people trading right now. Nobody's winning yet, so once one wave finally gives, there's going to be a lot of people getting out. Quickly back down to the 50s. Ooh. Alright. Internal's getting pretty weak. Not looking great here for the bulls. Seeing a lot of blue though on the tape. Selling coming in. Nope, no dumps yet. Buyer's still holding on. Big old gap here too. Jeez. This is a 1 minute chart. How spotty that is. I can't do anything there. Not doing anything here either. The names I was looking at, they're dying down pretty quick here. Arvol's already underneath of 1. Stock with Twit's relativity way underneath 100%. Option market not buzzing. Volume today not buzzing. Who knows? Might not even have a single trade today. Internal still weak, still downtrending. Very interesting though. U-Vol is not downtrending. It's still it's at least holding up. I wouldn't say it's uptrending. Yeah, internal's downtrending again here. This could be it. I think a low day break. Lots of longs in here, stuck. Especially after these little pops here. This one especially, seeing these dips get bought a little bit here, but there wasn't enough to bring it back up to this 50. Already rolling back over here. Plus we got internals dumping. Looks pretty good for a drop here underneath this 304. A little bit of red, not a ton of red. Look at that. You can see it. It's so cool to see because there's other day traders looking at the exact same thing I'm looking at, and they were waiting for it. They were waiting to see this drop and see what happened. And once they saw it happen, they noticed that it wasn't just flat out dumping. So we started seeing those 1,500 shares just constantly popping up in the size here, stepping up in the bid. Whether or not they got filled, maybe. Seeing a little bit more now though. Alright, back at 304 almost. Come back up above. Now any shorts get involved or trapped here. Yeah, we're all over the map here. Nothing's really breaking. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, we're still in the middle. And this is nothing special around here. Although I suppose I could and I should throw a fib on this. You are not the right fib. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. Yeah, we did drop it though just now. A little bit of a volume kick. Yeah, we're under pretty significantly now. Maybe we'll get something. Etsy's not doing anything for me. Even if it did, I'm not so confident that I would take that long. Market's not strong right now. Internal's not telling me we are strong. Expedia though, it's getting closer and closer to that level. But, I mean, it's just been drifting lower into it, which is not what you want to see. So that might be a later in the day setup. Etsy's trying to make a break higher right now. I'm not taking that trade. Do not like it. Don't like the conditions. Alright, SPY's slowly giving it out here. Look at this big chunk of volume just increased here. Look at the price at. I mean, we're still moving lower, but it is nothing significant yet. Could just be a big fake, suck in a bunch of shorts, rip it back up. But there's not enough higher time frame context around this area. We just cut rates yesterday. I mean, that sounds pretty bullish. Take a look at the gappers, see if we got anything noticeable. Nice little dip, ripping it back up. That is the 9 o'clock alarm. Nice move, but nothing else really besides that. Nothing. Yeah, there you go. There's that short squeeze. So SPY's failing to dump. Seeing a decent amount of bearish signs, seeing a decent amount of bullish signs here. Etsy failing to hold underneath a VWAP here and back up. I don't think I want to take this trade all the way down here. Internals are ripping up pretty good right now. We are seeing some strength come in. I think around this 50 would be more interesting because we got high day, we got this pre-market range in here, and the market is just right now showing us long signs. Do I want to get involved in a long just based off of this little bit though? I mean, it's not that much of an increase in volume here. Seems to be growing. Oh, come on. Our vol on Etsy's 0.7, so I mean, nothing really noticeable. What I'd like to see is it get close to here, kind of base out a little bit, and then just continue higher. But as it is right now, I'm not taking a trade yet. I will wait for a pullback or something. Now we're starting to see some good volume here. I can't chase this move. It's absolutely chasing. SPY's still moving up. Still good volume in SPY too. We're just getting clues right now. Etsy's looking fantastic for it, but it's gonna have to give me something a little more. The ultimate level to bust is still up here around 60, so I mean, while we got good bullish action coming up into it, we're still quite a ways off. Let's see, average true range on Etsy is 287. That puts us at 60-70, so there's definitely space in here. Pullbacks are fine. That's a pretty steep pullback. That's to be expected. Holy crap, SPY turned right back down again. And Expedia. Expedia's setting up for that breakdown right now. But there has been no pullback. There's no way I'm taking that trade. Market's definitely green today. And internal's taking a little bit of a hit again, so we're just kind of getting caught here. Can't really seem to take over one way or the other. Pretty much correlated with SPY here. Apple's slightly stronger. And there's Expedia. Making a move, but I ain't following it. I want to see this thing at least come back to view app and base out for a while. If it could base out right here, that's perfect. That would be exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. Where is it? 53 is the number to beat right now. Just a nice little flat base we got. It's just been coming into it here. So I guess the question now is, would I want to get a small starter going in Etsy? So we have a nice bought dip here, good volume, nice consolidation above view app on low volume, dipped underneath, got bought up. We're seeing almost highest volume of the day here. Do I want to get involved in this thing headed up into the level, which is definitely following my process. A stock acting bullish into a level is a reason for me to get involved, but we're still so far off of it, and we still got this 50. So I mean, if I bought this 30, I only got 15-20 cents until we run into the next probable problem area. I think if anything, I just need to wait for this 50, so I ain't touching it yet. Internal's downtrending. CSX is the other short that I'm looking at. The big level that I'm looking at, though, is down, way down here. So, I mean, it's acting bearish, but still a ways to go here. So, the biggest volume chunk was at view app, probably selling. Defending it from, come back out into it. Still a decent little volume kick. 1.5 RVOL and 150. Okay, so people are looking at CSX today. There's definitely something going on here. But again, I mean, I take this trade, there's still a whole point from the real level that I'm looking at. Doesn't make sense. waiting and watching. Etsy looks pretty good here. I mean, it looks like it could do something. What would I want to do, though? I took 50 shares, put it in at 50, 52. I would be risking about 80 cents. So that's 30 bucks. That's still a little bit too big. So I'm going to have to go a really odd lot here with 40. Yeah, 51. So we click there, we scroll back up. The spread is pretty decent, so I'm going to have to give it some space. Cool. Alright, Expedia is pulling up on us. SPY making a new high above VWAP, just at VWAP right now. Testing above it. Failed to make a new low. Did make a new higher low. And it's come back down though already. Internals just had a really nice pop too. Expedia had just a teeny tiny little pop, and it looks like it's getting ready to dump it here. Can't do it. Oh, come on. At 90. Yeah, that was right here. So they bought this failed breakdown. That is absolutely a good sign. SPY making another new high above VWAP here. Internals making an attempt higher. Alright, we might be seeing a little bit of a turn here. Have not had a good breakdown in the SPY here. So if there are any shorts, they are definitely feeling a lot of pressure. SPY coming up into... Come on. Into this past range here. If we can get above that 50, I think that'll be a good spot to look for a squeeze. See if strength comes in. Internals are there for it. I just had an idea. Alright, we are seeing exactly what I want to see in Expedia. That's pretty cool. Almost like to the penny, bouncing off of that level here, pulling back up for us. That's perfect. Well, that order in Etsy is going to stay there. SPY is popping. It got above that 50 here. Let's see if it can continue. Internal's barely making a new higher high. Etsy's getting closer. Man, I do like it now, because now we're starting to base out here. We failed this breakdown. We're failing to get back underneath this previous pivot point here. The question is, would I want to even put an earlier position on into this move? I could put something here at this 30, still risking that 80. And I probably wouldn't risk the 80 anymore. I'd probably go about 90. Either way, dealing with the spread on both sides, entry and exit. Probably don't want to change size up that much just for the sake of being risk consistent. Yeah, SPY's moving here. Yeah, nothing special yet. Can't really see too much. I don't know. This is the turning point right now in this market. I think I am going to go for this. 40 risking. So, I mean, that's only about not even 20 bucks, but that's good because this is a very early starting position here. This is where my risk should be the smallest. $20 loss is not going to kill me. I want to put the most risk on at the most important points and levels. We want to add to our winners. Right now, this is just a straight up feeler. It's a feeler based off of bullish price action headed into a level. I need to rewrite my processes. It's been a good while since I've really gone back and reviewed them. That is an alert. That's Etsy. And we are long 80. Lots of blue. Gotta like it. SPY's pulling up too. Looks fantastic. Internal's making new higher highs. We got everything we want. Now we just gotta let the trade do its thing. Expedia's pulling up really good. So if it does end up circling back around, market circles back around, I would definitely be interested in taking that short position. Current stop is under 90. So let's see, average price is about 50. So if I get that, I lose 60 cents off 80 shares. That's probably like $35. I better do the math. No, it is about 50 bucks. So I'm about right where I should be. Decent amount of red up here. SPY's still ripping, headed for high day right now. Wow. Expedia with a big pullback. Shouldn't be surprised. Done nothing but move straight down all morning. Now we're just seeing a big short cover in it. Oh, how I have missed the stats. And that is not sarcasm. Hetty looking pretty good here. 94 is the first number. If we can get above this, this is where I really think we'll see something special. Where am I at? I mean, just a really nice flat top. Plus the earnings breakout here. I mean, just looks fantastic. Problem now is I mean, once again, we're getting straight vertical into that level here. If I end up buying on this break, if it gets there right now, that's just absolutely chasing. I mean, at this point, people are looking to take off rather than, well, they should be looking to take off rather than get involved, but who knows. SPY's still moving pretty good. Not quite high day yet. SPY's still got about another 60-70 cents. Look at that. Big bid stepping up into this. That is fantastic. That's what we want. Just need to see him stay there. Yeah, we got a big old wall up here. I don't like it showing my P&L. But I really like this yellow bar here. I've played with this before. I can't remember how I changed it. I thought I did change it so that it wouldn't show at all, but it's there anyway. It's by pulling down on us. Alright, at this point, the question is, are we going to hold this 50? Are we going to hold this 30? Are we going to hold this trend line? So these are all spots to add. And seeing, oh my god, seeing all that absolutely makes me want to add. So if we get down there, that's what I'll be looking for. For all we know, this guy that just was doing all that nonsense might just flat out take him out at 60. Alright, we're getting stuck here at this 85. It's weird because I haven't seen anything here. Alright, there we go. Alright, 60-70 is going to be profit target for the moment, simply because of average true range. I have no intentions of letting this, or of taking off after this break here. Whew, stacking even more now. And we'll see what happens. These numbers are chopped off too, so this is 200 and that's 300. Took him. Oh, look at that. Damn. SPY's still moving up here. It looks good. Yeah, I might not get that short in Expedia after all. Pulled up pretty good there. 60.09. There it is. That's the break we've been looking for. Too much though. It's due for a pullback. Because anybody along around here is looking probably to take off. Now, if we hit 60-70, I am definitely looking to get out. We'll see how fast we get there. If it hits 60-70 right now, I'm getting all out up there. Because that's just a monster quick move real fast. I'll just build the position back up if we can base and hold this 60. SPY still looking good. Internals going sideways a little bit here. Still sitting in a very strong position, but failing to move any higher here. Yeah, we're kind of getting away from ourselves here too. That obviously is an overextension. I mean, I can't really draw too much here, but everything's pretty much overextended at the moment. That's fine. Well, I'm not... Okay, there you go. I just wish there was a way to get rid of the P&L because I love the line. I love it showing me net long 80. I just don't want the P&L there. And that's just too bad. I just got rid of it completely still. So I have it displaying, but extend to the left, so then where is it? Oh my god, now it won't even show up. Pretty good amount here. Saw a big sell there too. I mean, I guess I can't say that it is a sell. It's got the minus next to the price there, so it makes me think that it is. I want the red here. Interesting. Nothing special on these bids. Lots of volume being done up here, but we haven't given it up yet. SPY made a new high day by 4 pennies, sold right off. Internals also turning down. Yeah, we're cycling back around here. Now that's kind of making me question this position in Etsy here. I think this is just something I'm going to have to deal with. I mean, at worst, this is just probably going to end up being a break-even trade at this point now, which is always a good spot to be. But, I mean, because there's no reason I need to let it get all the way down here. We're still holding, so I mean, I guess I can't be too upset. If I wanted to add up here, what do I want? I mean, we're still getting... I don't know. I think if I was going to add here, I do need a pullback. I don't think I want to add just off of what we've seen here alone. Because the internals are having a little bit of a downturn right now. SPY's having a little bit of a downturn. Etsy had a really nice push up here. Tons of volume being done up here. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to buy an option. I want 4, yes. Alright. This is in my other account. So I have 2 separate accounts now. This is my option account. These are for my swings, and this is for my day trading. So I could just flat sell the market to get out. I can place a limit, and then over here I can change it. I can do that. I can sell the market again, close position, or I could, there's 9:30, close the SE position, sell now at market. Okay, so there's plenty of options here. Alright, SPY's trying to turn back up here. Internals are still turning lower. A little bit of a downturn here in Etsy too. SPY's seeing a little bit of a turn lower now. Oh my god, do I want to... I mean, at this point, this looks like a failed breakout of this higher time frame spot. So maybe I do want to get out of this position underneath this. I don't know, we got tons and tons of volume here, but we really didn't do anything. But I also shouldn't be surprised that we didn't do anything because we got here so quick. I think I'm stuck. I gotta wait, I gotta hold it. There's too many reasons for this to continue to hold. I mean, we got these 50s over here. I think that's the spot that I should be looking at. I mean, if it got there right now, it'd be right on this trend line too. Yeah, we're looking at worst case scenario, close to break even. Pullbacks are fine. Okay, wow. Yeah, the internals are close to making new lows a day. SPY's turning lower. I don't like seeing that either. It failed on a high day break. Got bought up pretty good there. Wow. Alright, starting to see reasons that I want to buy here. We're getting closer and closer to the trend. We'll see what price action looks like. I mean, I don't really want to put in another order all the way up here. What I'd like to see is pretty much exactly what we saw here, but with more of a range to work with, because we only had one little dip right here. Once we got that, it ripped right back up. So by turning lower, we're tracing the VWAP here. Internals pretty much doing the same with their low a day. Etsy holding on very nice though. I don't want to add on breaks here. Not yet. Not enough time has passed. Looks good though. Alright, now we got a new stop to work with. We got a nice little double bottom here. If it ends up busting, looks like 68, I'll be out. Because it'll lose this trend. It'll come up on VWAP. Man, look at that. I've never seen VWAP move that much. Just an hour into the day like that. You don't see that too often. Yeah, look at this. Very low volume rolling over here. SPY's losing it too. Yeah, I don't know. Tough spot. Not looking great right now though. SPY's testing VWAP right now. Internals made new lows. Downtrending. Etsy's not finding a lot of volume here. Looking like it wants to make a new high day. It might not. God, look at these numbers. This is not what you... I don't know. Just a weird spot, I guess. You gotta weigh your options. Gotta weigh where it's been, how it got there, how quickly it got there, how much volume it got there on, conditions of the market. Either way. Let's see what a stop loss looks like. And I'm on 40 anyway. Please don't get me out. Alright, good. Alright, we might get something in Expedia here. It had such a big pullback, and once again, we're getting there pretty vertical. That's annoying. I mean, I wouldn't take that trade here. Nice rejection, though. It's coming lower. Jeez, the SPY's getting ready to dump again, it looks like. Yeah, it's getting ugly. We're getting washed all over the place. Not really sure what I don't think in this situation, I don't think I want to take a day trade. I think I just want to swing this. I mean, the day trade isn't there. The day trade is just pushing it because we're going to get there so vertical again. I mean, we just made like a 2-point move in what, 20 minutes or so? I mean, I feel like I'm chasing it still, but the option game is totally different. So I think I should pay attention to the options here for the moment. The day trade could definitely come back, but for the moment, what we got? All right, 88 is the strike I'm interested in, and that is expensive. Oh, that's why I'm looking at the calls, that's why. Yeah, the cheap puts are going to be around 70, and the in the money puts are about, that's 1,000% gain right there. And yeah, it's even just made a new high day. Good stuff. Alright. And I just had to reload the chart apparently. And look at that stuff. Yeah, look at all that. All that blue, new high day. And 25 cents, it moved lower off of barely any volume. I hate that. But what does that tell you? It tells you there's a lack of liquidity on the buy side at the moment. Because anybody that's long is already long. Who's left to buy? Especially in a situation like this, whenever the SPY and the internals are doing this. And I mean, we made a new high today, got right back underneath the VWAP. Not great. What was that? Okay. Holy crap. LK looks phenomenal right now. But I missed that opportunity for a day trade for sure. That would be a good option swing though to take. I will be looking for that. Hold on a second. Alright, if LK breaks 41, I'm looking for option calls. SPY's about to make a new low here. It's just not good. Market's just not looking great right now. Excellent. Oh God, I think I'm gonna move my stop up even more here. I mean, the market's just not looking fantastic right now. We made a new high day here at Etsy and we lost it. almost immediately getting stuff. We're still not finding good buying volume. I think I'd rather just take my money here. If we lose the whole number, we're going to end up losing this trend line very shortly. I'm going to take what I can get off of this one. So we are looking at 94.
Order rejected.
Excuse me? That shouldn't be there. Oh, is there though. $96, so 94. Stop at 88. So where is it? I just ain't showing it. Yeah, if you want to rip higher, go right ahead. Holy crap. Yeah, there's the SPY turnaround there. And, oh my god, they just ripped them. Got right under the view app, faked that move lower, just ripping right back up. Your internals are close to high a day all of a sudden. Man, where did that one come from? Alright, at 60, 70, I'm looking to take half off here. Etsy's RVOL's at 1 for options. Nowhere to be seen. Train is 287. I just need to double check just to make sure. Yeah, 60.72. So if I see selling up around 70, I'm cutting this. Alright. Expedia is resetting up here. I might get that, get the day trade on it. Interesting. Well, I cannot ignore. We just had one little squeeze here in the SPY and on the internals, but we are still downtrending at the moment. I can't even say we're downtrending. We're just going sideways on the day. I think this day trade is going to be here now, though. We've come up and retested. What do we do? Do we immediately get rejected? Take a very small position here, so I'd only be risking about 40 cents. So 100 shares, so 50 shares. So I only want 50 shares on this one. And I want in at, what is this? Low of 83, so I want 82. 82, we are getting short. I mean, it's pretty thick down here, so I would imagine it shouldn't be that much of a gap here. We'll give it 5 cents. And then at low of day, we are looking for a scalp ad, so we are going to go... Yeah, Etsy just looks like it's running out of steam here. Low 53, so I would go 52. Stop might be... Stop could be pretty wide. It looks like at most it would be... At most it would be 50 cents. That seems unlikely. So I'll go 150 on the scalp, so that means I need 200 because I'm also adding to the LT position. Etsy might be done. Again, just very low volume. Made another new high day. It's just not finding it. Internals right back down towards low day. Yeah, this is a little split area here too. I don't know how these two horizontal lines got moved, but they are incorrect. The spot is this 94, so I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's picture perfect, but price action matches with the higher time frame context. Yeah, SPY's all over the place now. Yeah, I mean we're close to an hour and a half in the day here. We should be finding direction, but we aren't. And I still guess it's not that much of a surprise, because overall SPY is still in the middle of this wedge. I mean, we're just kind of building out value, it seems. VPVR. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just surprised that Etsy's not exploding, given where it is. I don't know, maybe market conditions are just a little too shaky at the moment to really get those crazy breakout moves regardless of what the market's doing. Expedia's in a very important spot here. Testing above this range. We just saw a big sell. Gotta like that. Look at that. Sellers starting to outweigh that. Look at that. They're trying to get in. Okay, I'm wanting an earlier entry here. Ah, shit. Now this is actually going to mess up my risk reward here. So stop is going to be... So I get in at 80. I get stopped out around 30, so that's 50 cents, so that's 25 bucks. That's still... Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower it. Where is this? I want to change this to... We're gonna go 91. Oh shit, it's coming. Oh shit, it's coming. And then I just want to add a little bit of risk at the actual more significant spot that it might break down from. And look at that. Now we got buying down there. Etsy's still doing okay. Just kind of going sideways, slowly trending up here. I really like this rejection, but now I'm concerned about this buying here. I mean, the bids really just didn't exist. So whoever was buying this just flat out hit the market, I guess. They didn't show up on the bid at all. Yeah, I want this position. I'm good with that. But I think what I'm debating is do I want to add? And the SPY's trending back up again. Arvol's at 1.3. There's really nothing super special about Expedia here. So right now I'm risking, I'll get in at like 90. Risking about 40 cents, so that's about 20 bucks there. So if I wanted to add more at 81, I'd be risking another 50 cents on that one, so 20 shares would be another 10 bucks. 10 bucks of risk to add to that? That doesn't seem like a lot. I don't know. Alright, we're in a little bit here. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. If the market, I can't even say that the market's not, because the market kind of is. I don't know. This is a tough spot. I'm okay with this one position. I don't think I should do it. I'm questioning it too much. If it's not completely obvious, then I just shouldn't do it. So I'm going to leave it alone for now. We're going to wait and see how things develop. Because the market's not exactly weak right now. It's not exactly strong, but it's not weak. Whenever we took the Etsy trade, it was very clearly strong. And okay, well now here comes the market. SPY looks like it's getting ready to dump again here. Expedia has got some great volume behind it. Alright, we are going for the ad. Go away. Why are you still here? Alright, so that's good. That's fine. Volume looks fantastic for it here. Do I want to change anything on Etsy? Okay, well you broke a long time ago. Do I want to move this up? I think is the question right now. So by trying to have a nice little flush here, it's failed to view up twice, made a new low, about to make another new significant low. And I think it's coming right now. Internals just made new low a day. I think I should look to cut this Etsy trade. Etsy, you are out. Where is it? So. $60. I mean, what am I really gonna change on this? You know? Do I care about $8 that much? I mean, it hasn't given up anything itself yet either. You can just tell it's running out of steam. There's nothing super noticeable here. Could hold, could dump. I think I'm sticking with it. Nothing to change. Speed is very interesting now. Yeah, something's going on with my color scheme here. Oh, maybe that's well, that's my entry price on. Okay, that's cool. We should be seeing something here. We dropped the trend. We got market support. We got volume. What else do we need here? What are we waiting on? Because this is giving me a really nice stop loss position to work with here. We're kind of building out, basing underneath the trend line, underneath the whole number here. Got some nice wicks getting rejected. Still seeing plenty of red here. I think I'm going to up this. Get a little bit bigger. Quantity 50. Yes. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to have 100 short. Average cost of probably about 85. 94 will be close to my stop here. I can get even bigger than that. I think I'm gonna. Well, let's see. Internals. Yeah, starting to fake everybody out here and ripping right back up to new highs here. SPY did not stick that breakdown at all. And Expedia is struggling. I mean, it's just not getting there. If we can get there, I think I'm going to stick with the risk that I got. Etsy's about to make another new high day. But I would have liked to see some actual weakness in the market here. Alright, XP is right back down to it. All over the place here. Alright, so we're going to have a stop to work with at 74. Given the spread, we'll go 74 or 94.08. Average cost would be, we'll just say 80. So, I mean, I'll be risking close to 30 cents. So, 100 position would be at $30 of risk. The ultimate breakdown spot still isn't for another 50 cents out. I need to stick with it. I can't get too big here. Wouldn't make sense to get too big here. Market's not screaming at me that it's weak, even though the internals are making another new low a day push right now. SPY is rolling over a little bit here. But we're just not in that higher time frame spot yet. Once we dump low a day here, that's the really big spot that I'm looking at. I mean, we still might find exactly what we found right here. We got bearish action going into it, but we're still going into it. We're not out of it yet. What's up, Ivica? How you been? See, again, we are still starting to base out around here. I mean, I don't see any reason to add to this. If anything, I see a reason to move up my stop. I think I am just going to move it up just a little bit. Just stick with the whole number. If I have to stop out right now, I'm just gonna have to stop out right now. Would suck, but I mean, we should have lost on the way. I mean, we saw plenty of selling on the tape, but we just never got anywhere. It's like the buyers bought it all up, and it's very surprising because this is like it's like a very thin line right here. I mean, we got down here. I mean, there's just a giant area. I mean, if it loses that, I mean, one could imagine what would happen. So, I mean, I can't believe that, I mean, if people are buying it, if big time, longer term traders are buying it, I mean, this is as tiny as they could ever get their risk. I mean, you can't ignore, we've seen all this selling, Jesus. We've seen all this selling, but we just never got anywhere. The bid just soaked it all up. I mean, there's got to be buyers there. I'm going to put a stop above this wick here. Looks like 20, I'm out. I mean, another rejection would be nice. SPY's kind of all over the map here. We can't really make up our mind. We made a new low here. Ripped it right back up. We're not seeing any volume cues. Tick is just all over the map. It keeps reaching up to the highs, reaching down to the lows. Really can't tell too much. Etsy had a nice little pop though, getting closer to that 70. I mean, it makes sense to put this underneath the whole number. Here it comes. Do what you're doing. Alright, we're in Expedia. SPY's also turning lower a little bit. Look at all that red. Like it. Please go away. Alright, now the real question is, do I want to add at the actual breakdown level? I think I am going to go for that scalp. Alright, we're just going for a scalp down there. Market conditions, they are slightly helping. I mean, it is really not anything super significant here. Alright, we want under low a day, so we're going to go. This is going to suck because this is going to happen the same time that I want to take profits on Etsy. Alright, well, whatever happens, happens. Alright, stop is about to change here in a second. I could definitely do bigger than 100, but I don't know. I've never scalped using this platform. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to find a wall right now, a good spot to work with for a stop loss. I don't really see. Okay, this is perfect. So this will give me that wall, depending on how high we go. This looks like 68, and there's Etsy. All right, we're looking to take profits off on Etsy. I'm just gonna have to leave you for a second. So then I want to go to you. I want the trade bar. I want 40 to take half my position off. And I'm going to take you off at, what are these? 51, so I'm going to take you off at 50. That is the current take. And Expedia's popping up on me here. Came right to that 53 again. Come back up. Why? Get out of here. Cancel with limit price. I think I'm just gonna have to work with it as it goes. Alright, we hit one average true range here, so it should be we should be seeing something up here. Should be. Should be. Doesn't mean we will. SPY is not breaking down that well. Expedia is getting tighter and tighter down there. I think I'm gonna actually do that. Sell with limit at 64. I want to customize that. I want to take a little bit bigger off. If the market was ripping up higher, completely obvious that we were in a strong market, I would want to leave more on. But considering where we've come from, how far we've gone, where we are in a higher time frame context, average true range, and what the current market is doing, I think this is a good spot to take majority off rather than try and squeeze the most out of this that I could. That was, what was that? Oh, it got me. Okay. So we are long 20. Now we want to go just flat out 60. And there's the Expedia ad. Oh, come on. Alright, you are down there. So Expedia is going to have, I am short from there. Where is my stop? My stop is at 77. Good bids or offers. Plenty good offers. Holy crap, we are quiet right now. We ain't going anywhere. Where's the pickup? We're at like a new 6-month low right now. We just lost a huge level post earnings. Where's the volume? Where are we going? What are we doing? I can't believe that's the only volume that we saw on that break. No way, man. SPY's moving lower too. Internals did not make new lows. Really nothing super significant there. Wow, come on. Come on, man, make a move. Too bad. Lost all those trend lines. Not a single time did it find any buying. Look at these sellers stacking up though. Not exactly super thick, but I mean it is what it is. Can only help, I guess. Ugh. Boring scalp. It's a slow stock though. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Short 200 here. Well, definitely not what I wanted to see. Huh, there's me. Got me. Too bad. It's annoying. Stuff's not changing. Worst case scenario, it just squeezes on me. SPY's pulling up again here. I mean, it's a very choppy downtrend. Just let it do its thing. Yeah, SPY don't know what it's doing. Alright, these are probably going to be the only trades that I do for the day. That was definitely a really solid, solid comeback day. Feels good. Made a little bit of money. Worst case scenario, I lose like maybe $60 in this EXP trade. But Etsy was a $100 winner. I don't know if the market just won't let things dump right now. Well, if it does turn lower from here, it'll give me a nice new stop to work with. Shoot. Average true range is 5.6, so we're not even close to that. So that didn't come into play. I think I made a mistake. I think I needed to cover 150 instead of 100 because I needed to be taking a profit from the original position that I had. They're pretty nice fills too. Look at that. Stop at 91, filled at 91. Stop at 81, only gave 4 cents. Gave 1 cent. Gave no cents. Gave 3 cents. Yeah, that one got me pretty good. That one right in the middle. Not bad. Oh, come on. This probably looks like it's getting ready to rip here. Internal's failing to make new lower lows. Yeah, this trade might be done. That was a pretty... I don't know. I am pretty disappointed with that breakdown. I can't believe we didn't find anything else here. I'll give it a shot. If it's going to stick this whole number and stay above, I'm going to get out. But stop remains the same for the moment. Can't add to this anymore. Failed breakdown. Market's not weak. Just not good enough. And we did make another lower low there. I think I am going to end up changing this. See, the whole number doesn't even have any big numbers there stacking. Just got a dip bought up on the volume. Look at all this blue. Yeah, this trade, I don't like it anymore. I am out of this thing. Should have taken 50% or one of those positions off down here on this move, on the retracement above it, for at least a little tiny gain. Didn't think about it. We have our very first error of 2020. Etsy's still rolling here. Another decent little breakout spot here. Looks okay. I mean, I suppose the big one's going to be the 6150. It's just had a big downturn on that earnings. A little bit of a volume profile gap to fill, I guess. Nothing to do. Just working on stats. LK is not triggering. Circling back down. SPY's doing the same here. I don't know. I'm not touching anything else on this trade. I don't, we're failing another trend line break. But the market is not convincing me that it's weak here. I mean, we've seen nothing but failed breakdowns and breakouts. So why should I expect this stock to do anything different if it's also been doing failed breakdowns and breakouts? I mean, something needs to change here. If anything, it's going to be an actual solid breakdown and then add on a pullback. And I think I just need confirmation. That's what I need. Can't take the breakouts right now. Not the kind of market for that. SPY pulling up again. We're all over the place here. Ooh, gotta like that. How the hell did that happen? Triggered, got me out. I'm back underneath the whole number. It was right back underneath it. So now the problem is I need to be looking for re-entry. We got a nice little range to work with on this whole number here. To see this thing get stuffed and roll back over and go even lower again would be reasons to get back in depending on price action and the tape right now. But SPY just made a new high above VWAP after failing lower for so many times. Expedia did not break down here. Failed to find it here off of another failed trendline bust out higher here. The only way I'm getting back in Expedia is if it actually has a breakdown here and then pulls back and the tape looks good. But for now, I'm not interested. Etsy's trying to bust out of a high a day here, but it keeps getting stuck at that 87 level. All in all, lost $44 on that trade. That's fine. Potential was huge. I got 200 shares position with an average cost, I think it was around 80. And I only ended up losing, I guess you could say on average, 20 cents. And I was originally risking about 40 cents. I mean, yeah, that's pretty solid. I'll take that. That's a good loss. He's trying. We are past 1 ATR now. Control Shift O. Control Shift. Alright, I need to remember that. Man, it's just been straight tear. No reason to change anything, I guess. I mean, let's see if we've seen anything significant here. Nothing. Change this to 65. 65, finding some good volume here. Stepping up pretty good. Looks alright. Alright, there it is. Etsy breaking. Like to change my stop. Man, failed that breakdown. Failed that breakdown. I mean, I guess I can draw it. If it busts that 6150, I think that was the big one. 6157. Alright, SPY is above VWAP now, making another little high push. We'll see what happens. Internals split. I guess overall strong, but again, nothing super special. Oops. $60 $60.55. Second hour of the day. Man, it does not feel like it. Oh, SPY is ripping right now. Found some strength finally. This one hit my reversal scanner. I don't really see it. Never really got there. Jeez. SPY's turning right back down again. Expedia looks like it wants to break down again. Still not going to touch it. Goes along with the SPY too. Still no big volume kicks. Yeah, SPY's losing it, and that's helping Expedia. Alright, well, I mean, it's having a decent move. I mean, it's really nothing super special. So I'll wait for the pullback. We'll see what it looks like. Something's going on. In Expedia, anyway. And it was a butt ton of buying. Probably good short covering, probably buying itself. I mean, we got another little breakdown here, but no volume. Nothing. Just can't seem to do it. Real question is what it's going to look like around 50. SPY's losing it right now. Internals are losing it too. Here's our pullback. Man, that's just not great. I don't know what I'm gonna need to see here. I mean, that's a lot of volume, but that is not helping the downside. Ugly. There's a good 10-cent zone in here to work with. Yeah, I'm gonna need to wait a few minutes here. The SPY's again just all over the map. Still no market direction. Etsy making a new high today though. Can keep on moving up. change anything. What a move. Okay, we're probably coming up on 2 ATR here. 287. Yeah, 63.60 is it. So still not quite. But I should think about doing something about this, because that's getting pretty overextended here. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm getting ready to exit this trade. Just overextension. Crazy good move already. It's already 11 o'clock. It could absolutely keep running for me. But that's why I have the option swing on. I will take my day trade money. Just a second here. If it dumps any lower than that 25. Expedia very well might drop. It doesn't look bad at all. Came up to that level, held underneath of it. I don't know. I can't see myself pulling the trigger on it. If the market was a little weaker, it probably would have never given me a chance in the first place. But if it itself was that weak, I think it would have made a move a long time ago. Could dump. Who knows? I'm just not gonna mess with it. Jeez. Etsy's getting vertical here. Alright, we are finally out. Okay. That is going to be it for me on the day. Close positions. This trade will be here for however long it's going to be here. I mean, I don't... I'm expecting it to hit $2. That's my profit target on it. The only way that I come up with that number is that I was looking at the options that were priced at 59 and 60 whenever it was trading at 59 and 60, and those were right at about $2. So once that option, if that option hits $2, or I suppose if it ever hits 70, I got what's the I think it was the 20th. So we got until the 20th here to see what happens, and Expedia is making a good move. But that'll just sit there. I mean, I won't be updating that, obviously. Today, I'll update it whenever the 20th comes, or if before that happens. Etsy, obviously a fantastic trade. Just moving all day. Can't complain about anything really. Just had a nice move. Got a starter here. Got another position above that pre-market range here. And then it got to that 60 level where the big higher time frame breakout spot was at. And I just did. I mean, just looking at it, the price action just is not that clean. Had a little failed push here. Got bought up. Made like a penny higher push here. Sold off. Made another little push here. Sold off a little bit. But continually kept higher. I couldn't really see myself pulling the trigger. Risk reward just wasn't there for me, so I just stuck with the 80 shares I had. Left it at that. Expedia, slowly making its move lower still. Had a nice little trend line here. Had that big squeeze, came right down into that level here. Got a little starter here, got another starter here. Went for the short scalp underneath. Just couldn't find it. I mean, the SPY was no help at all today for the downside. I mean, it's still just going sideways. I mean, look at how tight that's getting in there. So, I mean, just nothing to do about it. Just gotta manage your risk as best as you can. I mean, I did pretty well on it. I think overall I was risking about close to $100 on it, and it only turned out to be a $40 loss. So, no complaints at all. Just couldn't find myself pulling the trigger to get back in on it. I mean, that's fine. It's just how it goes. Just want to look at one thing here. Just to see what it looks like here. So they're selling it at 50 now. Buyer's definitely stepping up. I mean, you can see it moving up pretty good. So, I mean, it looks like it's going to turn out to be a decent win. Obviously, anything can happen. But worst case scenario, just expires worthless. Lose $60 on it. But that's the swing. Looks pretty good to me. Definitely got a really good start to it today. So I'm thinking this one's going to turn out to be a pretty solid win. But until then, that is my first day back. That is all I have for today. I really don't know what I'm going to do going forward about daily report cards, weekly report cards, if I'm going to continue doing that at all, really. I'll probably post something today just because it's my first day back in 3 months, and then we'll see where it carries on from there. I mean, this week is just kind of getting back in the flow of things, how I do a review, how I type up my reviews, if I want to post my trades, if I want to post all that. So, I mean, we'll see what happens later, but for now, that is all I got. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow.